sleepy. They like what I say, they repeat me. Hey, yeah, look, all this money I be spending. That's why you gotta salute when you see me.
Yeah. We back. Lock in.
It is loud and it is wet as we welcome you inside Lumen Field on your standard rain-filled afternoon in Seattle, Washington. This crowd the NFL, and they get even louder when they're
We got the ball first.
We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on
we locked down, coach.
This taken in at the goal line.
No, 8-7, go up. You already let him go by you, nigga.
The 21-yard line.
Paint the sky red for you. Paint the sky red. TJ, come on, bro. Lock in, bro. Sit down. Whoa. I'm gonna start again.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. Up past the 25 to the 26.
If it's gonna lag, I'm gonna be mad.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
TJ, watch out. A little bit.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go play fake. Mahomes. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Come on, bro. Lock in,
I
man.
watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Mahomes. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
You said what?
They'll run on first down.
Paint the sky red. Come on, bro. This is not gonna make me mad, bro.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created.
What are you talking about? I don't run the same play over and over on you.
So
nah, I switch it up.
Niner territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34.
Unlimited.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Hines.
Excuse me.
And they do get
Excuse
him
me.
down
Excuse me.
before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was OD.
Now it's Hines.
Excuse me.
And he will score.
Like a fucking pancake, man.
Seattle. Nyheim Hines, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Oh, Lord.
The Seahawks take the ball.
Why is the win 14? The kicker already can't kick to save his life.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This is funny, man.
Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
What the fuck you left by Eric fucking Ebron?
We'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Get him, boys.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott on play action.
Get his ass.
Get his ass. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On 3rd down, here's Jones.
You get past
can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's is the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Can you turn your network off? Or your phone or your computer? I don't even know. It just connects every time I get here. So
2nd and 9. And Mahomes opting to keep this one. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Hines, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Coming up on 2nd and 7. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And a nice spin into some open field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open.
Just okay.
Underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He hits his target, Lockett.
Man, get your ass upfield, Tyler.
Before he's brought down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. I've heard you say that so much of being a great inside linebacker is diagnosis, and that time he diagnosed for the football.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They'll run for it with Hines. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple of plays ago. That if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
Come on, y'all. Y'all cannot let that happen, bro.
In losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Touchdown. Ain't sorry for you.
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that
TJ.
is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down now.
Yes, sir.
Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Bad news, they didn't get it on second down. The good news is they still only need about 3 or 4 inches here on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations. They thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the first down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back with in order to pick it up.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, it's Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Prescott now. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? But wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, it's Hines, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Rolling toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Do you think I'll ever need your love more than you need me? Show me your truth.
So
TJ, what are you doing? You're not even shooting it at the goal.
Inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll try the left side. Hines. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. Forced out to his left. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
No. Nigga almost cribbed a squib, nigga. Bro, he better not make this shit. Bro, this is the exact same kick. This is wild.
Here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up.
This is OD, huh?
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taking in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
Shoot.
It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get no done. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws
you
got to
doing?
hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On second down, it's Jones. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Here's Prescott. This one swung out here to Jones. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive.
No, 9, run!
Taken down at the 27.
The spin move was
really nice
beautiful. Just run, dude.
Detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Okay.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. On 3rd down, it's Hines. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. 105 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. They will send this one away.
Nah, it's not safe for you.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Off the play fake, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This is the 27-yard line. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Like I only want to do it when I'm in the middle of a damn play. Like,
fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What's up? Yo.
Now Prescott going deep for Hopkins.
Yeah, let me finish this play. Let me finish this this game. I'm in the third quarter.
These guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So now it appears they're going to exceed
Did Jordan see your money?
penalty, which means take away the interception.
Yeah,
also means
he
keep your
was like, did
defense
Moore get
on
his
the
money?
field. Don't understand this one bit. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Man open.
Come on, lay that stick to him, man.
And down he goes.
I knew he was going
after.
after.
The 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Prescott. The quick slant caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Where are you going?
In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Where is he going? Why is he going inside?
The end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Stuff they do.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give right side. Hines. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines.
Oh, man.
Taken down just shy of midfield.
Y'all gotta get that. Y'all gotta get the backer, bro. So we can take off on
He has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy. Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They run again with Hines. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Flush to his right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes flushed out right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Nyheim Hines taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point up and through. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. Taking it right down Broadway. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 142 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Here's Hines. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. Hines. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On third down, it's Hines. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. One last shot now for Prescott. 20, 10, 5, and he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0.
And they will I had to make sure I got that 150 plus rushing, but I wanted to be an ass.
Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Quality was unacceptable.